at the time, I was working for WordPerfect on their email program called, eventually it was called GroupWise. And because I like to analyze things, about once a week, I would send an analysis paper to my boss saying, hey, we should do this a little bit differently. This would be more important. And, sometimes it was code related and sometimes it was just human management related. And, they just got tired of me and they said, here, you be the manager.
Tell me about that. I had a conversation recently, and I've had it many times in my life, where somebody's going from being a very high level producer of outcomes, whether it be a hell of a pizza maker or a really good assistant manager, to then being somebody who's really great at producing code, to somebody that's responsible for others. And I like to say, and I'm open to being wrong, as I always am open to being wrong, but I like to say that that's one of the hardest transitions to make in life, going from being a doer to being a manager or a leader. So talk to me a little bit about that as somebody that
Yeah. Well, I think there's 2 points that I'd like to hit, maybe 3, but the first thing is that for the most part, it doesn't work from a career satisfaction. So if somebody's highly technical minded, they kind of need to have a technical track. Maybe they become the chief scientist and so forth. It worked for me for 2 reasons. One was that the way I analyzed it, here I am programming in the math degree and, systematizing things. Well, systematizing your people process is the same kind of thing that you're doing with a computer language, right?
Yeah.
And so approaching it that way, it's not emotional. It's just, here's what we're doing. And then the other thing was that everybody has a motivational payoff, right? There's something that they really enjoy doing. And I enjoyed changing the world, if you will, in a small sense, but like with the email, I enjoyed making it so that people were more effective because we interrupted them less. We put their email in the right place for them. It was easy to read and things like that. And so part of what I found was that if I was a leader of the team, other people could help me do that, right? So I still had the job satisfaction of getting the product all the way into the customer's hands and seeing that usefulness, that future come forward. So it's kind of those 2 things for me. Was it's still I still treated it as a technical problem. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. Yeah. And I could have the others help me. I should say that differently.
Maybe not.
If I could get satisfaction if the whole team could deliver to the customer what the customer needed,